So welcome to Authentic Sicily. I'm Chef Joe Simonera.
I'm Vincent Butta. And for the next 13 days, we're going to be exploring Sicily, a place that thousands and thousands of people have enjoyed throughout the world for great food, great history, and great ingredients.
Are we on the tip of the world, or are we on the tip of the world?
I know that scene from Titanic. I'm on top of the world! That's where I feel. I've heard that this is one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. It's made the 10 best year after year after year.
And you could tell. Take a look at that water down there.
Amazing. You see yachts down there, all the folks coming from the Mediterranean dropping anchor and vacationing here. We're in Favignana.
And at 4:30, when the boats dock with all that wonderful seafood that all the fishermen took,
yeah, we'll take it.
We'll take it.
Now listen, when we walk off here, don't go that way.
Well, I was thinking about doing my New York City dive. You don't think it'll go down?
I just want to tell you folks, in about 7 minutes, I'm doing a can opener off one of those cliffs. So we'll be back. Okay, let's go. Seafood of Sicily. Need I say any more?
No, you should not. The fantastic voyage with several fishermen to see how fishing and seafood has been the staple of Sicilian cuisine for a millennium.
We're going to see and talk about the matanza, which is that brutal massacre of tuna that's all but disappeared.
Great story. We're going to visit the Engadi Islands to see how this cultural institution is barely kept alive by several intrepid men.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. We're going to see the fishermen's fresh catches, we're going to visit a tuna cannery, and last but not least, we're going to watch the fishermen return and see what they're bringing in from various ports around the sea. Food capitals of Sicily.
And we're also going to understand why swordfish from the Straits of Messina is considered the filet mignon of Sicilian cuisine. Okay, so Vince, so we're here at San Martano, where they've manufactured tonno, which is tuna,
right.
And they dry it out in various different kinds of ways. But I want you to meet Ignacio first. Ignacio,
Ignacio, Vincenzo. Well, Joe, this doesn't look like tuna to me.
Yeah, no,
so what is it?
It really is, but it's just kind of manufactured in different ways. See, here what we have here is the membrane from the tuna itself, the place where the eggs would grow, the caviar would grow.
So it's probably female?
So it's the female. Well, there's two of these membranes attached to the female, one attached to the male.
Okay.
But the whole idea is to hang this and cure it with salt, so it dries out.
Wow.
As you can see, it ends up like that. So
but there are eggs in here, fish eggs?
Yeah, there's some eggs in there as well. The whole good thing about it is it can hang from your refrigerator for days.
Wow.
Look at the back of us. They're not quite ready yet. They're almost ready to be tagged.
Yeah, they dry them in a more traditional way here, I understand. They use the sun. It takes a little longer, but it's
They do it by hand. There's no macchina. Tutto
lavorazione manuale.
Everything's by hand, the old-fashioned way. The way it was truly meant to be. And we're going to see some of that going in there too, but I thought maybe we'd go kind of through what's here. E questa salami, vero?
Sì.
So what they've done is they've taken the tuna and they've seasoned it and made salami out of it.
Wow. So tell me what they do. How do they do that? How do they make that into salami?
Che cosa dentro?
Sale, pepe, tonno.
That's it.
Carne di tonno, tuna meat.
Oh, that's it. Salt, pepper, tuna. That's it.
I could do that.
So
I definitely can't do that.
Nothing's over. Nothing's filled or infused with a ton of stuff here.
Right,
it's very
right.
pure.
Very simple.
It's taking the natural product. This is interesting, Ben. This is a heart. Now it's actually.
Oh my God.
No.
I've never heard of eating the heart of the tuna. So
it gets dried out. You can see there's the valve. There's one of the valves there.
Is it a delicacy?
I don't know if it's a delicacy. I just think they don't throw anything out.
How do they eat it then? Where do they serve it? In what way?
Come si mangiare qua? Cotado.
Sempre come antipasto, tagliare fettine e condire con olio.
Yeah. I mean, antipasto is great with oil.
Wow.
Now this is just the tuna itself, a fillet that gets salt cured, dried out, and it's so dry that it's hard. That's how you preserve, whether it be meat or fishes and stuff like that.
So it's a fillet. So how would I prepare this? Is it
the same way? It's dried. You can cut it with bread and stuff like that. E questo provare?
Sì.
Okay. He's gonna give us a try.
It's almost like a chunk of cheese. It's got a very hard texture to it. Wow.
Yeah. Well, you can see that he's taking off the outside of
Togliere la pelle, che è la più salata.
Okay. There you go.
Grazie. I wasn't no, I really didn't know what to expect with this. It's a little salty, which is good.
Buono.
I can see it on yeah, it's got
No,
not
molto forte.
Questo salato però il
not an overwhelming
retrogusto-
flavor,
no,
just
no.
simple. I can see
E
it.
questo è solo pasta, vero?
Sì, sulla
Very
pasta
good.
o come antipasto.
Why don't we take a look at inside the
He's
factory?
gonna show us how they
Yeah,
make
he's gonna
this?
show- Vieni con la fattoria.
Sì.
Okay, let's go.
So Vince, these are the sacks that have actually the membrane that contain the eggs. A true delicacy.
So from what I understand, the tuna, the female, drops the eggs out into the sea almost, and the male tuna swims over it, fertilizes them, and then they
It
drop.
drops the eggs together, it drops down, and it fertilizes the eggs.
So they've gotta
He would
catch
drop
these.
the sperm, she would drop the egg, go down. And,
So they got to catch these before the eggs are released from
yeah,
the
I'm
female.
sure they got it down
which
to a
is-
science.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so what's happening here?
Basically what happens is here weights. A lot of work really goes into this because what you're having to do is take lavoro.
Molto, con il caldo e con il sale.
You got to take these off, wash them, put them back in with salt. You know, it's like just like any curing anything. Prosciutto, salami,
Right,
it's the
right.
same way. But this is
So this kind of gets all the water out, all the impurities, everything out of there. So the membrane, all that's left is the membrane
yeah,
and
well, it
the
gets
eggs.
the excess water out. It dehydrates it, so to speak.
Okay.
It dries it out. But I should point out that there's really not too many people that do it this
Right.
way. Grazie, Ignazio.
Grazie a voi.
Okay.
Grazie, Ignazio.
Grazie a voi.
Okay, so Vince, keep your shorts on because we're actually visit some more wonderful seafood, so don't go anywhere.
Did we go to the beach soon?
We will, hopefully.
Okay, let's go. Joe, we're in Favignana, which
Wow,
is
lot of action.
the amazing place, the tuna fishing capital of the world and of Sicily. Now, there's a great old tradition that no longer exists. They overfished the tuna, but it was called matanza, and they'd bring the tuna into the harbor. They'd herd them in, they'd trap them, and then in a very, I guess, ugly way, they would harpoon them, they would stab them and pull them into the boat, and the harbor filled up with blood. Now, I just heard from somebody that a fishing boat has just pulled in. We're gonna go check it out and see what they brought in today for today's catch.
Let's eat.
Let's go.
Well, Vince, here's the catch. As you can see right over here.
This just
lots
came
of
in. I
fish.
mean, we literally were standing here a couple of seconds later, boom. Take a look. I have
Everything
no
from
idea what's
zeppes
here.
to sardines, to
Sardines?
cachofos, to shrimps, langoustines.
What is
everything
that?
is in here.
It's a giant crab. I see squid over there.
Yeah, that could be a spiny rock lobster. What we got going on here is a lot of calamari, as you notice the calamari here. And everything is going to go on this table now where it will be for sale. Fresh fish coming right out of the ocean. And at some point, this happens all day long. Well, as you can see, Vince, people come here with buckets of ice.
Yep.
Put them on the back of their bicycle, put the plastic bag on it, and they drive home.
As soon as this guy pulled up, the place got really crowded. People are buying. But I want to show everybody the matanza, the area where the matanza took place, and the old tuna factory where they actually killed the tuna and then prepared them for shipping around
Sounds
the world.
good. Let's go.
Okay, let's do it. Joe, this is the place where the matanza took place, which is that tuna massacre I was telling you about, and that is the old tuna canning factory as well from this area. So it's kind of scary that this just stopped, not too long ago. You think something like this would have stopped a long time ago, but they just stopped this, and mostly because they ran out of tuna. So, so this is
Overfishing.
a very historic viewpoint for tuna fishing from anywhere in the world. But here in Sicily, this was the heart and soul of where the tuna business was founded. So stick with us as we continue to explore the seafood of Sicily, which is just amazing. Come on, Joe, let's go. We're in the beautiful village of Castellamad. Castellamad is an old medieval village set on the coast in Sicily where they do a lot of fishing. It's actually famous for fishing, but particularly tuna. Out here in the distance is a tuna farm. They used to harvest the tuna right here in the harbor, but now they have to go way out to the Mediterranean, bring the tuna into the farm over here, and they let them grow until they're ready for fishing. So it's an amazing tradition that's still well kept, but as you know, we've been overfishing the tuna. There's not many left, and this is one of the last places that they're bringing them in. Okay, we're back with Gary Portuesi, and we're going to go out to the tuna pens, right? Yeah. Where they harvest the tuna way out in the Mediterranean on this little boat over here with Giuseppe, and he's going to show us how they harvest the tuna. And we're taking
how they raise the tuna.
Oh, how they raise the tuna. Okay.
This is a farming environment.
Okay.
But they're actually raised in natural water, not in
Got it.
an artificial environment.
So they get the tuna put in these pens, they raise them in there till they're big enough to be brought back for food.
So what Pepe does, his job is actually go out there and feed the tuna so they can get nice and big. Then when they're ready to be slaughtered,
okay.
that's probably the kindest word I could think of. They actually have this boat that comes along. We'll see it. I mean, we'll explain it in action. And you get these sushi chefs who come in from Japan. The tuna is slaughtered. They're
Wow.
brought right onto the ship. The sushi chefs cut it up. They send a boat straight to Palermo Airport and fly it out to New York City and to Tokyo.
I like that kind of
Amazing.
fast movement. Well, we're going to get on the boat right now. We're tight on time, so folks, stick around. It's going to be awesome. Let's go. All right, Gary, we're out here at the tuna pens, where I understand there's about 8,000 tuna back here being grown. And you had mentioned something on the way out here. There are these small yellow buoys out there where they actually force the tuna into when they're ready for slaughter. What's it called?
It's called the death chamber.
The death chamber. This is amazing. We are about, I don't know, about a mile and a half out into the Mediterranean. This is the farm where they grow the tuna. They're using this farm to try and get the population going again back there. So it's a very humane thing they're doing here in terms of trying to build the population back up. Is that right?
That's exactly right. They can't fish them in the old-fashioned way anymore. The Mediterranean's been depleted of tuna, unfortunately.
I love the fact that they take them out of here, they get them ready for shipment, they go right to Palermo Airport, and boom, they're out to New York and Japan for sushi. I mean, that is fresh tuna.
As fresh as it gets.
Okay, folks, you didn't realize that Sicily has all these great things. It's the tuna capital of the world as well. So stay with us as we continue on our journey for seafood in Sicily. I'm in the crazy city of Catania. This place is nuts. It's bustling. I'm joined by Chiara from Authentic Sicily Tours. Now, I understand Catania is the second most important city in Sicily. Why is that?
Always been historically rival to Palermo on the other side of the island. It's a very important port, close to Messina, most important part of the eastern Sicily.
Right. And there's been volcanic activity here, earthquakes, the city's been rebuilt. But we're here at the fish market, which is one of the most impressive fish markets I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What are we going to see here? The fish caught locally from the ports here?
You'll see a lot of variety of Mediterranean fish, a lot of shellfish, a lot of wonderful bigger fishes.
Right. The tuna, the swordfish, and then lots of other stuff. Octopus, squid. So this will be very cool. Let's take a walk through. You're going to tell me what I'm going to see, right?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. God, I'm seeing all kinds of shellfish here. I'm seeing water squirt up. What is going on here?
They're alive. They're trying to breathe in fresh water.
So they're squirting water up in fresh water. So what do we got here? These are the baby clams?
Yeah, these are clams. You see oysters over there. You see wonderful mussels, and then all different types of shellfish that typical from this area. And people in this area love shellfish.
Now, I've had the linguine with the clam sauce. How's that? How do they pronounce it here?
Vongole.
Vongole. It is unbelievable. The clams are like sugar. They're like little gems of sweets. And what do we have down there? Those are the local mussels, you said. What is fasciolati? Fasciolati is sort of like a clam?
It is. It is a much bigger. You eat them raw with a little bit of lemon squeezed on top of them.
Oh my God, really? Cold? Raw with lemon on top. I love it.
Raw with lemon on top, yeah. These are small snails of the sea.
Small snails?
Look at them. Look how cute they are.
Folks, this is a fresh fish market. People are coming here from all over to buy their seafood. Let's continue down and see more, okay? Chiara, I'm going to see something here very unusual. I haven't had it yet, and that's the sea urchin.
Yes, look at the beauty, Vin. They were just fished, cut in half, and now you can eat them as they are, just with a little bit of lemon, some bread, and that's how you eat them.
You squeeze lemon in there, you just scoop it out?
Yes, you just scoop it out with a piece of bread.
Wow, that's unusual. How else would you eat this? How else do they prepare it at least?
You can prepare them in pasta. You can make a light onion and garlic base, and then just put this. They're so tasty and
what do you do with all those things, the prickly things on the side?
Those you don't want to touch and you don't want to use for cooking.
No?
No.
It's a dangerous food. Behind us, they're actually breaking these open. Let's take a look.
Yeah, look at
see
how
what
they
he's
do
doing.
it.
So he clips them in half, but he doesn't take the, I guess these are stingers, tentacles, whatever they are, but they don't take them off.
The spikes. That's how the animal moves. It moves the spikes.
Oh, the spikes move?
Yes.
Ah, grazie.
You want to try?
No, you want to try it. Put it on my hand? Ah, they are sharp too. This is amazing. Where are they fished? Are they like by the rocks?
They are by the rocks.
So it's very close inside.
Yes.
I know I've seen them snorkeling around when I've been bouncing around. All right, I want to see more. This is amazing. This is a great fish market. I'm having a ball. Chiara, we've had a lot of this since we've been here. Swordfish, tuna.
Look at that.
This gentleman, he's the king of all swordfish here in the market. We've got tuna down here. Chiara, those are small tuna.
These are very small tuna, yes.
Okay, we got to keep moving. They're getting
let's
crazy.
go.
It's busy here. Let's keep going. Chiara, we're here. I see swordfish and I see tuna. This is amazing. They really just came out of the sea, right?
They were just fished.
So what are they making? The tuna steaks?
He's cutting the tuna to make the steaks, and he already cut the swordfish, and now he's gonna work on that when he's done with the tuna.
That's a nice sized tuna over there.
That's a good sized tuna.
Is that typical, the size tuna that comes out? I mean, I've seen huge tuna and I've seen small tuna.
This is a small tuna. Tunas can be like up to hundreds and hundreds of kilos. So
Is there a
this
different?
is a very small tuna.
Is there a different taste in the smaller tuna to the big tuna?
No,
similar?
Similar taste.
So we've had the swordfish, we've had the tuna, we've had the tuna in all kinds of things too. In pastas, we've had it just grilled, we've had it breaded, the swordfish as well.
Swordfish is typical from this part of the island, from Messina to Catania.
Messina to Catania, that's what we're getting here.
It's a delicacy here.
Okay, all right, let's keep going. Okay, we're here at another great spot. We're going to see an octopus.
Wow, look at that.
Oh my God, look at that. That is beautiful.
Still alive. It's still alive.
It's still alive? Now,
It
they're
is.
making the calamari out of this, or no?
No, this is the octopus.
The octopus.
calamari are the other
Oh, the
ones.
calamari, this is octopus.
This is octopus.
Wow.
Polpo.
Polpo?
Polpo.
Okay.
Calamari.
This is
Oh,
the calamari.
that's the calamari.
So different
That's the
animal.
octopus. Which one squirts the ink? This one, right?
Yes.
Wow, this is amazing. We've had the fried calamari. How have we had the octopus?
The octopus you can have as insalata di mare.
Insalata
you
di mare.
boil it and you cut it in little pieces with lemon and parsley and olive oil. That's it. Perfect.
Oh my God! You like an octopus and a squid? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody here loves it. Vincenzo. Franco, we got over here. Come te chiami?
Angelo.
Angelo. Vincenzo. Chiara, we're having more seafood. He sings, he catches, he eats. What's up? You're amazing. You should be on Americano TV.
Grazie.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Grazie.
Let's go this way, Chiara. Chiara, we're here and we're looking at another variety of seafood. What is this?
Well, this is called chipolla, onion. These are all fishes that live by the rocks.
They live by the rocks. Look
Yeah.
at this big mouth.
And look at that.
Can I pick it up? Like this? How do you pick it up?
Yeah.
Oh, by the mouth. Oh, look at that. Wow. Whoa, no. Oh, yeah, it's got a stinger. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
And what's this guy over here? I see him flying. Who's this guy? He's got a wing.
They're all to make a very tasty, delicious broth.
Wow. This is amazing.
You can make zuppa di pesce, Vin.
Zuppa di pesce. I've
Zuppa
heard
di
of that.
pesce.
I love the way you say that, too. We found something very unusual here. This is cod, which we thought we just caught in the Northeast. But this is cod from Sicily.
From here, yes, Vin.
Is
You'll
it
be
prepared in a
surprised.
similar way that we have our cod?
Absolutely, yes. You can grill it. You can make it in several different preparations.
Come te chiami? Carmelo, Vincenzo, Chiara. And this is a local shrimp, right?
Yes.
Is
this
it prawns or shrimp?
Super fresh shrimp. Very sweet and fresh.
Oh, hey!
Hey!
It's just a celebration of seafood. Hey! Okay, Chiara, I see some tuna, I see more shrimp, but I know we had this one night we were here, a little bigger. What's that called?
We did. This is aguglia. The one we had is aguglia reale, royal aguglia.
So a big aguglia.
They get much, much bigger. We had it as a steak, if you remember.
How do they prepare it as a steak? Just grill it? And
They just slice it and grill it. Maybe some
Slice
parsley
it,
and
grill it.
lemon. That's it. It's perfect
everything's
to go.
so simple. The seafood here is amazing. It's just done so simply. Chiara, we found a few more things. This is quite an unusual creature. It's called a, what?
Cicala di mare.
Cicala, a cicada of the sea?
Yes, that's how it's called. It's a very, very tasty and juicy fish. You can use it for soups, or you can fry it, or you can grill it.
Now, I saw something unusual just before we got on camera here. A gentleman walked over and he grabbed one of these and he ate it. Mangiare. What is that?
This is called neonato. You can eat the whole fish like it is. You eat it raw the way it is. It's a delicacy from this
just a
area.
tiny-
It's very difficult to
And you
find
just eat it just like that?
You just eat it like that.
Oh, man. What do we have over here?
Coccia. It's another fish from here.
What's the Italian name?
Brodo. Coccia.
Koccia. And how do you have koccia?
You make it as a soup, as a broth.
So there's lots of fish here I'm seeing that they're putting into soups and broths, and then
Yes.
lots of others are just grilling. All right, Chiara, we found more crazy stuff, but I recognize this one.
Yes.
Is this a big shrimp?
This is a gamberone, literally big shrimp. There are a lot of
like
varieties
jumbo
of gamber.
shrimp.
Jumbo shrimp, yeah, that's correct.
And how do they prepare them? I know I've had the shrimp cocktail and I've had the jumbo shrimp, maybe like a scampi kind of thing.
My favorite is just grilled. I'm sorry to keep repeating it, but that's how you have fish.
That's
it's
simple,
so fresh.
that's simple.
It doesn't need any added flavors.
What's
this
this
is
guy?
seppia. Let's say similar to calamaro.
Okay.
It's a kind of a calamaro, yeah. The same family, the same family.
What about these guys?
Orate, these are wonderful, wonderful. Very, very soft meat, white meat.
And then they come right from the straits out here?
Right from the Mediterranean,
Right
yes.
from the
Orate
Mediterranean?
and spigole. This is orate and this is a spigola. They're typical from this area.
So they must be very popular just to put in a variety of dishes?
They are, they are.
Again, the soups, the grill,
The
the
pasta, but especially grilled. I would definitely grill these.
Wow.
Or make it in the oven with a little bit of white wine, lemon, and parsley.
Everything we've seen is literally just come out of the sea. It's fresh, they're still moving around. It's amazing. And they do this every day, I think, in Catania?
Absolutely, yes.
Every day this goes on.
Every day. There's so much fish in the sea.
That's amazing. All right, folks, we're going to continue to explore all around Sicily, all around the fish market. Stay with us as we eat some of this food, I think, right?
Shall we? Let's go.
Let's go. Joe, what a day. The seafood, the beauty.
I could still smell the seafood.
And the drama, the slaughtering of the tuna, the story,
matanza.
the matanza, amazing.
Unbelievable,
I still
really.
get chills just thinking about that. I cannot believe that was going on.
Yeah, no, it's a great story. It's a great ritual, a great tradition. You know, the people in that region are just unbelievably friendly, and they love the foods that are indigenous to that region.
Yeah, and the dried tuna. What was that? The tuna
The
eggs,
batarga.
right? The batarga.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sack with the tuna eggs in it, which is great in shaving over pasta, etc. But we had a great time today.
I mean, the boat ride to Favignana was also breathtaking. Back and forth, just the Mediterranean, and you knew you were going to see seafood.
Salt air.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great.
So I feel great. I hope you all do too.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for everyone for watching this episode. I'm Chef Joe Simonera.
And I'm Vincent Butta.
And remember, when you want authentic foods, come to Authentic Sicily.